Once again, Alien goes to show us that the Xenomorph is something that cannot be played with, further elaborating that this thing is an actual demon. Alien Earth Episode 2 was released in conjunction to Episode 1, so let's talk about it. Now this episode, this is the episode where things start getting interesting. So we first find out that Boy Cavalier, the trillionaire for Prodigy, or the CEO of Prodigy, created these synthetics in order to have somebody be smarter than him. He wants to have a genuine conversation with somebody that can actually outwit what he thinks. He just wants somebody that can blow his mind in conversation. We also come to find out that because the spaceship crash landed here, it's causing tensions between Weyland-Yutani and Prodigy Corporation. Weyland-Yutani obviously wanting their stuff back, with Prodigy saying, well, we have it, so we're gonna get what's on it. And as we know with corporations, that never leads to anything good. So the inevitable war to get what's in that ship has just started. And Prodigy Corporation, or Boy Cavalier in this case, wants what's on that ship because it's very valuable to Weyland-Yutani. While tensions rise there, both teams of synthetics and the search and rescue team are inside the building. Wendy's brother getting separated from his group because of the Xenomorph. And on that topic, this Xenomorph is actually insane. Diabolical, if you will. Literally offing anything that moves within a 20-mile radius. And if I was a betting man, I think he would have enjoyed it. And this entire sequence here, I think, speaks for itself as he takes out everybody in the room. And I can't show it due to guideline purposes, but no, he got the job done. But of course, knowing Xenomorphs, that's never enough. Like I said, attacking anything that moves, no matter what it is. And just as Wendy's brother is about to get off, it gets attacked by the cyborg that came from the ship. And if I was a betting man, I'm certain that this cyborg's motives follow that of Weyland-Yutani. But that hasn't been revealed yet because we wouldn't know. We're also introduced to a brand new specimen. As to what it is, I'm not really sure, but if anything, it has a proboscis that kind of has a luring tactic to it. Something similar to that of an undersea creature like an anglerfish. But what it does exactly is completely up to speculation right now. And then once again, even after being captured, the Xenomorph can smell the fear of the search and rescue soldiers and ends up offing them in the process. And almost offing the cyborg in the process. But wait, there's more. This thing makes a comeback for round 3 and Openfield tackles the guy I don't know how many stories up in the air. Always hidden, yet somehow always on that timing. Make it make sense. Antics aside, the reuniting of both Wendy and her brother after all the things that had transpired, I thought was very heartwarming. Now granted, he was hesitant about it because she's a synthetic, and why would you believe anything that comes out of their mouth, especially saying that you're his sister? Until he starts quizzing her and asking her different things that her old version of her would know. Until he finally realizes that it's actually her. They hug and reunite and fully realize that they are together again. And then obviously, like I showed you, he didn't like that very much and just had to body slam him because there are no happy endings around here with him around. We're either dead, dying, or more dead when it comes to him. There is no alternative. No one can be happy. But this entire episode, I thought, had a faster pace. Yes, it cut to a lot of different things, but mainly within the ship. When the Xenomorph was on screen, you knew this guy was going to cause a lot of damage. And that he did. I think if people weren't convinced by the first episode, the second episode for sure will have them 100% convinced. That's saying they stick around to watch the second one. But even then, I think the first episode was still very good in its own right. But I definitely have the second one over the first one. The action, definitely there. The emotion, sort of there. I mean, it's getting there, so to speak. We had a few moments here and there which worked, but we're still getting in the groove of that. It's somewhat difficult to do that when it comes to an alien-based franchise or series, because that's all they do is just off people left and right, and you kind of have to survive, so you know, again, it's getting there. But I think Noah Hawley knows what he's doing, and it's shaping up to be a very good series, and I cannot wait for episode 3.